Kanye West, let's look at the PowerPoints here, right? You got a man that just told you in so many words, Meek Mills only got out of jail because he made a deal with the system to get close to Kanye West. Meek Mills was only allowed out of jail so he could backstab Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Malcolm X. Y'all missed that part? Did you miss that part? He sat up there and told you that it's a door and that P. Diddy is a snake of the music industry. So now that brings you back to Gene Deal. Shout out to Gene Deal. I was beefing with Gene Deal for a little minute. Shout out to Gene Deal. Gene Deal told you with Puffy, something just ain't right. It brings you, when you sit back and you think about the evils, when Kanye tell you that Meek Mills only got out of jail to get close to Kanye West. Then you look at the images of Desiree Perez, an informant, and Meek Mills together. Watch. Like, come on, man. Meek got the no snitch policy, but he's with a federal informant? Where do you think Tekashi got this body from when he dropped this body? That's Desiree Perez. She took down 2 drug cartels. That's Meek Mills. What part y'all don't understand, man? Y'all not listening to Kanye. Yes, we understand Kanye West is really doing all of this because the handlers that handle his wife, the handlers that handle Kanye, Kanye broke away from them. So now the handlers that handles Kanye's wife told Kanye, listen here, or told Kim Kardashian, listen here, it's over. Now what Kim Kardashian doing? She's sitting up there on the internet. Kanye's trying to sell you that she's a Christian. Kanye's lying. Kanye's not even a Christian. He know that he plays with the Baphomet. Kanye know that he in love with Goat Lucy. He know that he sold his soul. So he can stop acting like he's only going to tell you what he want to tell you. We already know that the Jewish community owns hip-hop. We already know that they own a large percentage of the entertainment business. Okay, cool. We know this already. He was bold enough to say their name like he's threatening them. Nigga, you got a whole lot of secrets that you holding. But then you're going to be slick and sit up there and say, well, I ain't worried about y'all putting out a picture with me having sex with a goat. Kanye West got $9 billion. If they put out a picture of Kanye West having sex with a goat and it was altered, Kanye West got $9 billion worth of lawyer money to sue anybody who did that. But if you look at movies like Eyes Wide Shut, where they go through those parties, and in each party, in each room, there's a door. If you look at or you listen to when Cat Williams came out and they blackballed him in the beginning because he started snitching on the industry parties, and he said he opened up the door in every room, there's something crazy going on. Well, in that room, he said, Professor Ovalby? Yeah, Professor Ovalby was in there getting his back dug out by some old CB4 nigga. And he like, Professor Ovalby? So what Cat Williams did was, as soon as his head started getting big, because now he feel like he's famous, he feel like he can start telling secrets and exposing dudes, and he got spanked. You ain't never seen him on that level again. Now all he doing is performing at clubs. They reduced him. We already know the door that you got to go through. Then you got to ask yourself a question. When you sit back and you analyze the people in power, right? You analyze the people in power and you say to yourself like, yo, if these people are supposed to be religious, right? And this is a religious group, right? And God's book says no to homosexuality, then why is this religious group pushing something that's forbidden in the Bible on the people? Things that make you go, Think, Daniel, son. Kanye West gave you a blueprint. He gave you bits and pieces of what you already know. So now, what do you do with the message that he gave you? No one in the industry can be trusted. Now you got to highlight the message. No one in the industry can be trusted. And you cats that's looking, I got a lot of dudes that hang out with dudes in the industry. Not near one of these $100 million dudes, $50 million dudes, $20 million. Do you think they're going to let you get that kind of money without going through the door? No, they not. So now y'all sitting around waiting for these rappers to show you love. They'll let you go backstage with them. They'll let you be their security, making them look strong in the club because you hanging out with them niggas in the club. But they will not give you a deal that's going to make you successful unless you give the sacrifice that they gave. And that's what you need to understand. If you are not willing to make those sacrifices and go through those 3 doors, get out of the music industry and be independent. Even with Nori. It's a door. They put Nori in that position. And now he got to sit up there and cry me a river. I woke up 7 o'clock in the morning. I got a lot of thinking to do. Why? You didn't make enough money, Nori, to sit up there and say, you know what? I got enough millions. Now let me go back to living regular. No, money is addictive. That lifestyle, being rich, buying whatever car you want, wearing all the jewelry you want, living a lifestyle where you in hotels and islands that people have never seen. There's places on this earth that people have never seen, but the rich go to those Epstein Islands. They love going through that door. And they don't want to see you on the opposite side of that door.